That's the name of the game. Keep running, keep striving, maintain the same hunger, that fire, that burning desire. In this long run, I'm reaching higher. Live long run, yeah, a long game. Through the struggle, through the pain, I keep my eyes on the prize. Never lose sight in this marathon of life. I'm running through the night.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And good morning again. Welcome to the Long Run with Piano Man. I'm your dude. I'm here in all my glory, late as ever. If I told you about yesterday, you would not believe me if I told you. But anyway, Page and Piano Man to the altar. Oh no, Kenny. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Latoya. Good morning, Stephen. Roll Tide, DSGP 84. I need to go to the altar. Good morning, man. Good morning. Roll Tide, everybody. Roll Tide, go dogs. Go honeybees. Just go. Happy Monday to you. Piano Man is kind of struggling this morning, as you can tell. Oh, if I'm drinking water just straight up out the, Yes, Lord. Yesterday, it was a rough day for the Piano Man. Yeah, God. I need a write-up. Oh, I told y'all, Piano Man is kind of on the busy side, and this is the time of year that I'm very, very busy. But anyway, let me finish doing this first. All right, I see Dwight. Good morning, my producer's here. Good morning, Dwight. Good morning, Stephen. Good morning, Latoya. Don't you start up. Clinton Howard, good morning. Double A, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Please forgive me for being late. I had a long day yesterday, and when I got in late last night, I had not just per se put my show together and everything. So I stayed up late trying to put it together, make sure. See, that's what big brothers do. That's what big brothers do. See, I had to do this early this morning. What's up, everybody? Y'all see who it is? It's Coach Carl. What's up, Coach? Don't tell me Coach Carl. Good morning, Coach. On the Block Sports, the one, the only Coach Carl. He'll get in there in just a second. Good morning, Angela. How you doing? Roll Tide to you. Okay, now which one? Let me see. All right, let me remove that one. And let me go to this one. Good morning, Coach.
Morning, Piano Man.
Get in there.
What's going on with you?
I make sure. What's good? Oh, Coach. I'm struggling this morning, Coach. I'm struggling this morning. I had a long day yesterday, Coach.
Man, I'm just getting started. I got this conference I gotta be at in about 20 minutes.
Oh man. Well, you know what? I know you got to be at this conference since you just put that up, Coach. Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you straight off the cuff. I'm gonna hop over the script right quick and get straight to something. There's a little segment that I'm calling. It's called "What Are the Haters Saying?" What are my haters saying? Did you see the clip of David Pollock over the weekend talking about Alabama? Hey, Ebby. Good morning. Oh gosh. Ebony say, where you been, Piano? Ebony, if I told you, you would believe it. Oh boy. Oh boy. Coach Carl, you still here? Okay, while coach is getting settled. David Pollock, I'm just going straight because coach has a conference and everything, and I wanted his opinion about.
Can you hear me,
Okay,
Piano?
now I can hear you, coach. What did you hear? Did you hear my question, coach?
Yeah, I heard the man, David Pollard, man. I didn't listen to nothing David Pollard say because I don't care about nothing he say. So when he's speaking, I just don't listen.
Well, David Pollock made a statement yesterday. I kind of said it. Go, yeah, what's up, Ebony? Good morning. Roll Tide, Ebony.
Roll Tide.
Yeah, Roll Tide, Ebony. Roll Tide, Stephen. We got about 15 in the chat, there, coach, and everything. And we're coming to the end of summer series, and we getting ready to get off into fall camp. But David Pollock went on in there over the weekend, just hit the news where he talked about Ty Simpson. He said Ty Simpson will be that dude. He said that. He said that. That hit. Let me say. I want to say that came out about Saturday, something of that nature. I sent it to Dwight. I know it was last minute. Dwight, please forgive me, man. Y'all don't write me up. But I sent it to Dwight, hoping that he might could play that somewhere or another if he gets the chance to. If he doesn't, maybe this evening we'll get a chance to hear exactly what David Pollock said. It really it floored me. It really floored me that this came out of David Pollock's mouth after just a little while ago, Coach Carl. This is the same dude that looked Nick Saban in the face and said Georgia is the new king on the block. That's I think that's the part the part that's surprising to everybody. You know, that's what he's saying. So I kind of just gave you an overview, Coach. Now tell me what you think. I know you don't think that much about it, but tell me what you think anyway.
Man, I honestly say David Pollard can go down and kick rocks.
Oh wow. Uh-oh. Did I lose, Coach? Did I lose, Coach? What's up, big dog? Gotta eat. What's the business? What the business? Bino. What's the business? What the business? Coach Carl will be back on in just a minute. I know I didn't do anything. My hands are free. Big dogs gotta eat. Yeah. Well, hey, now that's a mic drop of all mic drop. Coach Carl said what he said and got on down. Coach Carl got on down, man. Coach Carl got on down. I was just hearing it. I took my ears off there to hear what Coach Carl. Yeah, Ebony, Coach Carl got busy. Wait a minute, there he is. Hold up. Y'all get up off my man. Y'all get up off my guy.
Man, listen, my phone keep cutting out for some reason. But what I was saying, man, is David Pollard is a hater, man.
Uh-huh.
I don't like nothing that dude says. He talks all the good stuff about Georgia and talk negative about everybody else. The problem is he never beat Bama, so he carrying them ass whipping that we gave him for years, all his life. And the fact that Georgia still can't beat Bama, he still hated.
Yeah.
Until Kirby beat Bama twice in a row, you probably gonna keep having the same situation with David Pollard. But I just can't see Kirby beating us twice in a row.
Right. Coach Double A said David Pollock trying to get on the Bama fan. Well, I'll put it up there. I know you're driving, but I'm putting it up there for everybody to see. Double A said piano man David Pollard trying to get on Bama fans' good side.
No, he ain't. No, he ain't.
No, he's not.
No, he ain't. He ain't trying to get on Bama fan good side. David Pollard trying to set Ty Simpson up for failure. So he won't Bama fans to start believing in it, and the Bama players to start listening to what he's saying, cause everything he do is damn reverse. So if he
Yeah.
say Kirby Smart the GOAT, that just to get at Bama fans. If he say damn Kirby, well Bama gonna win national championship this year. Hell, he hoping that the Bama players come out and believe it and start feeling themselves and get their ass beat. That's all
Oh,
David
and
Pollard cares about.
so in other words, you put all of that together just to come up with really two words: rat poison.
Rat poison. That's all it is.
Rat poison. Because I'm gonna tell you this, and now let me just say this on off the straight off the cuff. When I first heard that, and shout out to Double A for sending it. Shout out also to Amber out of Michigan. She sent it to me, and everything. Coach Carl to the rest of the chat. When I first heard that, I just said I ain't believing a word of that. What David Pollard saying?
Oh
David
no.
Pollard lost me 2 years ago. You know, I don't have nothing for David Pollard. Uh, Now, especially as someone in sports and everything, but that's Big Dog got it. He said that's what Saban always said: being ranked number one will jinx you. And David Pollard jinxed his own team when he made this
Yeah.
when he made that little statement and said that Georgia was the new king on the hill and this, that, and the third. And let's just be honest. And I know the delusional fan, the Georgia fan, Coach Carl, will not want to hear my next statement. But here we go. Since a lot of them are bringing up the fact that Bama has not made the Natty since what, 20?
20,
Georgia has not made the Natty since what, 22?
22.
See how that works, and that came by way of y'all's guy David Pollock saying that Georgia is the new standard. Well, the standard hadn't been the new standard hadn't been at the Natty since 22. Hello. So what are y'all talking about? So I'm with you, Coach Carl, but I had already said it. I'm not buying nothing David Pollock selling. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
Oh no, man.
I'm not buying it.
David Pollard couldn't sell me fish at a fish fry.
But me neither. He couldn't sell. Listen, he couldn't sell me a already made fish sandwich. I'm just telling you now. He couldn't sell me because it'll be something else with him. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm not trying to demean his faith or anything. It has nothing to do with that. It has everything to do with the fact that how he feels about Bama and other teams. He's not objective about anybody but Georgia. And the consistency of what you're saying, Coach Carl, is true. David Pollard never could beat Bama. Georgia has only beaten them since Kirby Smart's been there one time.
Once.
Hadn't beaten them anymore. And now you want to talk about, I'm just saying, man. I don't know
Man,
what
Kirby, Georgia beat Bama because Bama had inexperienced wide receivers. If Bama had experienced wide receivers, Georgia never beat Bama.
Right.
Period.
Right.
So they issue is that they can't compete. They can't beat us. They can't play with us.
Right.
And the harder they play, at the end of the game, they always fold. They can have a lead 3 quarters. In the 4th quarter, they're gonna fold.
Right.
Because they can't really compete with Bama for long standing periods of time. Georgia is really very, very good. I can't take that from them. Kirby built a hell of a program.
Yeah.
Hell of a program. But the fan base really gonna have to just tone that crap back some and realize until somebody knock Bama out and keep beating Bama out for 4 or 5 years straight, then the standard changes. If Bama start losing 3 and 4 games a year for 3, 4 years in a row, that's when the standard change. Then Georgia may be the standard. But as of right now, we ain't losing 3-4 games a year. We did it one time in 16 years. Who to say we want to do it again?
And Coach Carl, you're exactly right, sir. Because, bro, let me tell you something. The key word is consistent. The key word is consistency. And Georgia does not have that. They even at the height of even at their 15-0, when they went 15-0 and everything, what was the key denominator? They didn't play Alabama that year.
They didn't play Bama.
They didn't play Bama. They did not play them. It's okay for you to be, and I'm not, like you said, you cannot take that away from Georgia. Georgia is fielding a good team. I will give them that. They're fielding a good team. And like Coach Sean said a few weeks ago, if you're going to beat Georgia, this is going to be the year to do it. Because in the future, Georgia got some dogs on that team, man. But one of the things that is going on is that when it comes to playing Bama, they can't beat them. Bama has their number. They have their number. Bama has Georgia's number. No denying it. Can't get past it. I mean, and beat them on a consistent basis. Like I said, 1-9, 1-8, or however that goes, 1 and whatever. The fact
they
is,
won in 9 and they won in 9 in the last 10 tries.
Yeah, and so it is what it is, Coach. So there's no sense in anybody from that UGA camp getting mad about that. But there's no sense in, good morning, Dr. Crystal, Roll Tide. But there's no sense in nobody from Alabama falling for the David Pollock foolishness. That's foolishness.
No.
Don't fall
if
for
they
that.
do, if they buy into that nonsense, man, them these folk crazy.
Yeah.
David Pollard is just like Paul Feinbaum. They're gonna tell you what you want to hear, man, just to get you going. And if you believe in it, you start following behind that nonsense, and then your team end up getting beat. That's on you at that point.
Yeah, I mean, don't fall for that. What's up, Ephraim? Roll Tide, everyone, everywhere. Roll Tide, brother. Rolleth. Dr. Chris, I want to get that right. Rolleth. Yeah, but yeah, I saw that, and I just said, man, I ain't falling for that. That's I ain't hearing that. I mean, cause I will say this: what he's saying is already true. It's true. We've been told you that. That whomever gets to be quarterback, it doesn't just have to necessarily be Ty Simpson, because Bama's going to be okay regardless. Bama's going to be good. Bama's going to be okay.
Bama going to be good if they roll out Keelan,
that's it.
Austin Matt, or Ty Simpson.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. See, because there was no starter named at SEC Media Day. I'm going to say that again. There was no, because I said I wasn't going to bring this up anymore, but I just have to, since we're talking about David Pollard, he's the one who went on that Ty Simpson tirade and all that kind of stuff. He's going to be the man. Okay, good, fine. That's how you feel. But that's not what the coaches are saying. The coaches are all saying, if we were to start a game, if we were to play a game, Ty Simpson would be the starter. But the key word is if we were to play a game today or tomorrow, that's what it would be. But the fact of the business is that we're not playing a game today. We're not playing a game tomorrow. We don't play until when? August the 30th. 40 days, Coach Carl. Then we roll. We'll see here in a minute. And those players even said it, Coach Carl, that they were in a quarterback battle. Now, who you going to believe? The current players or someone who's never played for Bama?
I believe the players and the coaches.
That's it. Thank you. See, so
I'll tell you that. I knew it was
believe.
A quarterback battle when we was in Tuscaloosa.
Exactly.
Nobody never said Ty was first.
Nobody.
On one scrimmage, Ty ran out first. The second scrimmage, Keelan Russell ran out first. The third scrimmage, Austin Matt came out first. And they all took reps with the first team. And they all looked great. Like I said, Ty had a little bit of more control over the offense, being that he been in college 4 years. Then Austin Mack and Keelan. Austin had more, the bigger arm, but Keelan had the dynamics. Like when he making plays, it was dynamic. Everybody was just shocked, like ooh, ooh. But when Ty was sitting back there throwing the ball, everybody like, damn, that boy a sniper. Even the kids like, ooh. Keelan get out there and throwing ball, they be like, ooh, 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 because the ball going so pretty. And then they be hitting boom in this pocket, boom in this pocket. But sometimes he'll just he'll check down and read too fast and have somebody coming open. And that was the thing about him. Ty will sit there and hold it and wait the extra second to see if the guy gonna make the break. And he make the break, then Ty boom it. If not, then Ty check it down. Only difference between them two kids, yeah, Keelan was getting out of hand faster, and Ty was holding a little bit longer, just to wait on the play to develop because he knew he had the time in the pocket. That was it. Other than
Yeah,
that, man, it don't matter who you roll out there, quarterback,
that's
Bama
it.
gonna be successful. Period.
It's going to be successful, and that's what I've been trying to tell all of our fans, Coach Carl. We're going to be okay. It won't matter who's quarterback. Shucks, you can put Santa Claus back there if you want to. We're going to be okay.
You know what? Everybody won't Ty to start because he got the leadership, the senior leadership, right?
Uh-huh.
But they hoping Ty starts, have a hell of a year, decide to come back, Keelan Russell transfer. That's what everybody hoping. That's what David Pollard probably hoping too, because if he transfer, Kirby gonna be right there to buy, trying to get him, pulling. It leaves the door open for a lot of schools. If Ty have an amazing year and decide to come back. If he have a terrible year and decide to come back, it leaves option between now. Either the boy gonna have to ride with Ty or move on. So it's a controversy in the locker room. Right now, there's no controversy because they know all three quarterbacks know that Ty heard ahead of the curve on the processing department.
Right.
Everybody knows that. They know Keelan has the better arm talent, has the most skill, but Ty has the processing part down pat.
Mm-hmm.
All the kids know it, so it's not really a problem. As long as Ty don't go out there and stink up the joint, Ty should finish the season as a quarterback. But if he goes out there and the offense is not clicking, putting up the points that Grind Grove think they should put up, they're gonna pull him. And then they're gonna roll with Keelan. And when Keelan get on the field, you're gonna see the dynamics. You're gonna have those freshman mistakes like we had in the national championship game with Tua. Tua just dropped back and threw a pick, He was misreading, but once he got comfortable and settled in, he started dissecting Georgia defense. You're gonna have those problems with a freshman. But I guarantee you,
Right.
if they play that kid gonna light the field up, and fans gonna want to call for that kid every single week. Fans gonna be calling for Keelan, and that's gonna be the controversy.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this too. And like I said, and I will say again, shout out to the guys over at 100.9 The Tide, especially my guy Ron Fowler from over there at the game. I tell everybody all the time, uh, because over there, that's where I be getting a lot of my info from, listening to Tide 100.9. As a matter of fact, when I go off this morning, I will be turning on Tide 100.9, listening to it uh, until this evening sometime. But the point that I was about to make is on that, Coach Carl, I was listening to Coach Ryan Grubb. Ryan Grubb even made the statement about Austin Mack and said, out of the three, Austin Mack was the purest passer out of the three. There were just some little things that he needed to work on. See, so that's what makes it a quarterback battle, that there is no runaway. And see, if people take little bits and pieces, and it goes back to what the old folks used to tell us, Coach Carl, you hear what you want to hear. You know,
I know, right?
people hear what they want to hear, and people was here, or they perceiving it in a particular way. But Coach Grubb even said, you know, he just kept saying, if we were to play tomorrow, yes, Ty will be the starter because of A, B, C, D, E, F, G. But because we know that we don't play tomorrow, now we all know, for those of us that are, you know, here we go. The White, play that right quick, please. Hold up, Coach. Here we go.
I'm just going to throw a couple names at you. When you think Ty Simpson, first of all, he was the number 2 recruited guy in that class. You know who the number 1 guy was?
Was that Arch?
Cade Klubnik.
So okay, he's 4 years.
He's worked out pretty well. This guy has sat for 3 years. Like, here's why I'm not worried about Ty Simpson, man. This reminds me of Carson Beck. This reminds me of, even more closely, Alabama fans, listen up, Matt Jones. Matt Jones sat. Mac Jones sat. He watched. He had elite skill around him. He came in. He knew the answers to the test already. Knew how to check the football down. Knew how to get rid of his hands. Knew the system. Now, Grubb coming over, the system's going to be very similar. I think this system's going to look totally different. I think Alabama's offense is going to get way more explosive. They got to find a run game. Last year at the running back spot, they really struggled with that. But I think the passing game will be more on time, in rhythm, ball out. Ryan Williams, you're going to be like, that's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. Like, he is that kind of good. And I think he'll get more easy access throws, and it won't be, have to be as dynamic. But, man, I think the Tide with their offensive line, I think with the receiving core, I think Ty Simpson steps in, and Brent, I don't have any concerns. There's a reason he was one of the most highly recruited kids in the country, and I just don't think that sitting made him worse. I think sitting makes you better because you get to see it, you get to understand how to watch it, how to grow it, and then when you're ready, I think you're a lot more seasoned and ready for the call.
Right there, and Coach Carl, that's what was said right there, Coach Carl. That's that's David Pollard and everything. But like I said, I'm not buying it. What he's saying is true. I mean, from a football perspective, what he's saying is true. But I believe that the motive of saying it is to get people to buy off into, like you said, some rat poison. And if something doesn't go right, then there's gonna be just some craziness going on, Coach.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Why is everybody outside the Alabama fan base calling for Ty Simpson to be the starter? Everybody.
Wait a minute. Say that again, Coach. You was fading out of just a little bit at that last part.
I said, why is everybody outside of the Alabama fan base calling on Ty Simpson to be the starter? You got Michigan, you got people from Michigan all this other night saying, oh, Ty Simpson's going to be a monster at Alabama. You got Ohio State fans. Now you got Georgia fans. You even got that Ducks down there in LSU talking about Ty Simpson going to be a stud. Why is everybody calling for Ty Simpson? That's my question. Maybe they hoping that Ty Simpson is the starter because Ty Simpson may be the down lower, the list of the best. He may just have the advantage because of the age and the damn time in the program.
Right.
Like they said about Matt Jones. Matt Jones didn't beat out Bryce because he was more talented than Bryce. Matt Jones beat out Bryce because he knew Nick Saban offense like the back of his hand. And he went out there and played his butt off because he knew he had one turnover, Bryce Young coming in, and he was done. One mistake, they were going to pull him and put Bryce Young in the game, and he never was going to play again. He knew it. So he had the ball out. Ty Simpson is in the same situation as Matt Jones. If he goes out there and he played terrible, Ty Simpson may transfer in the middle of the season because he already number one. We don't know who number two is quite yet. But when we find out the depth chart and he number one, Keelan number two, then Austin Mack number three, if that joker go out there and don't play well against Florida State, he may never play another snap in Alabama again. That's just period.
And that's the bottom line. That's the bottom line. But to also answer your question, Coach, okay, these same people, Pollock, folks from LSU, Auburn, just a couple others. They also know that, and I know some people don't want to hear this, but those aforementioned teams, Jalen Milroe smashed them. He tore them up. He lit them up. And for whatever the reason, they could not stop him. Now they're going to see if they're going to have a chance with Ty Simpson. Can we stop him? Well, I've already said that the X factor for the offense were going to be three things: the O-line, Ryan Grubb, and injuries. I've said that all summer. I said that all through the spring. Those three components will be the X factor for the offense. If the O-line performs well, just cradles, embraces Ryan Grubb's system to the point of knowing their jobs on the line, and the injury bugs kind of him, will shoot. Like I said, you can put Santa Claus there if you want to. Bama's going to be okay offensively. The key thing that you said, Coach Carl, David Pollock said it, but you put it in a different nutshell. The reason Mac Jones was able to do what the things he was able to do, look at the weapons that he had around him. And this is going to be the same case with either Ty, either Austin, Keelan. When Jake Mala comes, you're going to have some weapons around.
I'm about to walk inside this conference, man.
Okay, bro, I appreciate you.
I'll catch up with you, piano.
Okay, all right. Everybody.
All right, have a safe one.
All right. Thank you, Coach Carl on the Block Sports. But I'm going to keep on going here. That one of the things that has to happen is that, hold on, let me do a little something. There we go. One of the things that has to happen is that we got to look at the weapons that are around Ty, Austin, Keelan. It doesn't matter. The weapons that are around those guys is what's going to either going to be the success or the failure. I'm just saying. So wait a minute, got to do this. So everybody just has to make sure that we keep the main thing right here is that regardless of who's the quarterback, it's going to be the weapons around him. That's what's going to tell, can he utilize those weapons? The next thing I'm going to continue to say until the season is over. Okay. All right, hold up. There we go. And I'm gonna highlight that for just a second. But the weapons that are around him, the weapons that are those are the things that's gonna make him or break him. Talking about Ty, Keelan, Austin. Those are the weapons. Those are the things that are gonna make him. You got Ryan Williams, you got Jerm Bernard, you got Isaiah Horton. You're gonna have Rico Scott. You're gonna have Latsier Brooks. Just like someone put, someone put on another social media post about Mbakwe starting and this, that, and the third. And I said, you mean to tell me that Mbakwe is a better receiver than Latsier Brooks and Derry Meadows and Rico Scott and whomever else is there? Man, you must be out your mind, So I'm just saying. So it's going to be interesting to see. All right. Now, this is something that, what's up, Gabe? What the business is, man. But here, heck yeah, he made the students Student of the week like 3 times. He finished his first year on the president's list. That's what's up. We're talking about none other than Mr. Noah 24 Carter. Wait a minute. Hey, Ebony, watch this. Mr. Noah 24/7 Carter. He Noah Carter 24/7. That's what this is about. People need to understand, and congratulations to Noah, congratulations to Ebony, congratulations to Dad, and to everybody that helped shape this young man. You know, sometimes it's not just all about football and athletics. Remember, they are a student athlete first. They're a student. They're a student. They're a scholar, because life goes beyond football. And the way some things are going now, I was listening to Coach DeBoer talk about that they were having a thing on real estate and everything, and how all of the team came to a workshop that they were sponsoring about real estate and investing and things like that. So don't think that these guys are not getting advice on what to do. I was chatting with, and I hope and pray she doesn't mind me putting this out, but I was chatting with AA last week. I hope and pray, and I believe that it is happening, that Coach Saban and we both came to this conclusion that Coach Saban would be more of just a consultant than just a football consultant, but he would also be a financial managing consultant as well to all of these young men. All of these young men, all of them. It has already been said that as it relates to the NFL, when it comes down to these college players, maybe 2% make an NFL roster. Out of all of those young men that are on a team, maybe 2% only make it. And so when you read something like this, that a young man finishes his first year on the president's list, I don't care how you feel, what you think, this, that, and the third. These things like this, they're to be commended, they're to be recognized, they're to be congratulations in order, no matter how you feel, no matter what your thought processes are. When you see this right here, this is a proud mom. I'm a proud uncle. Yeah, I'm Uncle Wendell. That's me. I got you, dog. I'm proud. Why? Because this is what it's all about. Not just the X's and the O's. Thank you, Ephraim. See, this is the information that gets lost sometimes. It gets lost in the shuffle because we're too busy wanting to make tackles and score touchdowns and first downs and break all kind of records, when the main thing is actually this right here, where we made Student of the Week like 3 times. You don't hear about that. He finished his first year on the president's list. Yes. 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 That's what you want. Now, do I care about Noah making tackles? Sure I do. Do I care about Noah getting on the field? Sure I do. Do I care about Noah getting looks and likes and this and that and the third from NFL scouts? Sure I do. But I care about this more, because there will come a time when Noah will get, and not only Noah, but since we're talking about him and we're highlighting him, there will come a time when Noah Noah might get cut from an NFL team. There may come a time where Noah, God forbid, he may get injured and he may not play anymore. We're reading that every day, even from guys in college. They're retiring from football while they're still in college. But Noah has something. I hope Ebony doesn't mind me putting it this way, and I'm not saying this to insult anybody's attention. He's not falling back on his education. He's falling forward to his education. Football is just something he can fall back on. It's just something, Football is something he can fall back on. Okay? Because football is not the main thing. It's just part of a vehicle that helps get him there. But he's using his brain. He's using his smarts. He's doing all of this to get to where he is. That's all Piano Man's trying to say. Good morning, Moon Rocker. Hey, I'm reading where some people are not hitting the like button. Please do that. Come on now. Don't insult me by just coming in here and listening and everything. Don't hit the like button. Come on now. Come on now. I wouldn't do you that way. I hitting that like button before I get up in there, and then I'm coming on in. But shout out to Noah. Shout out to all those guys that are making the president's list, that are doing what they have to do in the classroom. In the classroom. And let me tell you something else while we at it. Let me tell you why some of these guys are doing what they're doing. It's because they have great examples at home. Don't think that some of these moms and dads are just some fly-by-nighters and ham and eggers that's just looking for a free ride. No, some of them are really working their behinds off. Some of them are really doing what they need to do to be a great example. Listen, this is what I tell my children all the time. Look here. I tell my kids, look at daddy. Look at daddy. And you will also see some things you don't want to become. See, I'm not going to say, thank you, Ebony, for putting this up there, because now it leads me into something I really want to say. Some of us come across as if we damn perfect. Excuse me, excuse my language, but see, this is just me this morning. Some of us as parents come across as if we perfect. Some of us come across as if our lives have already have been this crystal stair all of our life. We were born with the silver spoon with our mouth, and we don't want to talk about our struggles. Yeah. You know, I'm just saying. But what's up, Governor? Good morning. Governor's here, producers here, GM's here. We ain't seen the lookout man. We ain't seen the person on assignment, and we have not seen the CO. We got and the administrative assistant. Governor, some folks need to be fired, sir. You know. But listen, I'm just saying. Sometimes we as parents, we want to come across as if we've had it made all of our lives. But let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, bro. Piano Man has had it hard. But sometimes some of that stuff was my fault. Some of that hardness came in as my fault. My fault. And that's the part that I want to tell my kids. I don't want to talk about my successes. Let me tell you about my failures. Let daddy tell you about where he screwed up in life, where he messed up. And my kids respect me more. And I just tell them I'm putting it out there to you so you will know. And shout out to Ebony and every other parent that's making it happen, being that example for your child to make sure that your child does better than you. Don't make the mistakes that I made. Don't do what I have to do. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We should want better for our children. We should want our kids to finish first on the president's list. We should want our kids, if we're at a lower level, we should want our children doing good in school. That's what we should want. Encourage them. And sometimes when they fall short, don't put them down, encourage them. Now, if they lollygagging around, still don't put them down. Light a fire up under them. That's what you do. Light a fire up under them. And even in the adult stage, still light a fire up under them. Still do it. Still do it. Still light a fire up under them. There are, and I was going to talk about, because the summer series is coming to an end. Y'all know on Wednesday. The summer series ends Wednesday, and I know some people will be glad that the summer series will end Wednesday. I ain't calling nobody's name, and some people are just glad and they just wish that the whole thing would end, but you ain't going to get what you want there. But summer series comes to an end Wednesday, and I'll talk about, and I was going to talk about the team's expectations. But part of my expectation is what I'm reading about Noah is that our guys, Stephen said it too, graduation, balling out. Don't just ball out on the field, ball out in that classroom, ball out in that community, ball out all over the place, ball out. I was about to say shout out, but no, this is not a shout out. My condolences to the young man who played on Ole Miss, who lost his life through violence over the weekend, violence. And people don't want to congratulate right here when we got guys losing their lives, losing their dreams, just losing it over foolishness. So, Ebony, tell dad, your mom, your children, everybody, congratulations. And to all of the Tide guys, congratulations. Keep up the good work on and off the field, in and around the community. Continue to make a difference. And to all of you that's in the chat, continue to make a difference wherever you are. Yeah, JB, gone too soon. 19 years old. Man, that has bothered me. That has bothered me. Man, that's all I can say is, man, wow. You that close to starting a new year and somebody takes your life away. Man, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Anitra, roll tide. So I'm just saying, shout out to Noah and his family. Finished his first year on the president list. Yes, that needs to be highlighted. And whomever else is on that president list and everything, man, shout out to you. Keep doing what you do. The best is yet to come. I'm telling you, man, the best is yet to come. And that's what Piano Man is about. So, exactly, JB, exactly. Our children are supposed to bury us, not the other way around. Our children are supposed to bury us, not us burying our children. When are we going to stop this madness? We got to stop. We got to stop. But me personally, a lot of this stuff is not going to stop until Messiah appears. That's it. I'm holding on. That's my faith. Yes, big dog. Yes, I'm gonna put that on the screen. Yes. Bama players in general seem to be well prepared for life afterwards. Yes. And it happens in other schools, but we just talking about Bama and the SEC. A lot of these guys finish up there in life, and that's what it's about. Take positive advantage over the opportunities that have been given you. And you know what else? While I'm at it, Governor, while I'm at it, I'm going to go on and say it. And quit trying to leech on folks. Doggone it. Quit trying to leech on folks. Go out there and create your path. Create your path, player. Create your path, sis. Quit trying to leech on somebody else. And then get mad, and watch this, JB, and then get mad because you prospering. What kind of foolishness is that? I shout out JB all the time because he's one of them dads. He's got all girls at the house, okay? He's got all girls at the house. Governor tends to those girls like every detail of their lives. Every detail. He tends to that. He knows that. Listen. I ain't calling you God, Governor, but I'm gonna liken it to something that to something that the Bible teaches. You know, okay, as a dad, he knows their uprisings, he know they down sittings. He knows it. That's what dads do. That's what moms do. That's what parents do. And when they get to this point, like where Noah is right now, then you can just say, that's my baby there. But did you put the work in? Did you plant seeds when they were toddlers, when they were little? Did you plant seeds? What type of seeds did you plant? So, you know, exactly. Exactly. Jay, hey, look here, Governor. Right now, I'm just kind of being, I'm bittersweet about some stuff. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I know what type of folks they are. I know what type of folks they are. You know, the Bible does say a man that doesn't take care of his family is worse than an infidel. Now, that's what the book said. Wendell didn't make that up. The book said that. Man, and then he said a man that doesn't work should not eat. No, you shouldn't. What you forming your mouth talking about I'm hungry? You ought to be hungry. You ain't went to work. So don't get me started on that part, because that so shout out to man, shout out to you young cats and these ladies and gents that's doing the doggone thing, not just on the field, but off the field, in the classroom, in the community. Doing what you're supposed to do, doing what you got to do to get to that next level. Because trust me, ladies and gents, it's gonna be something serious. It's really getting real now. It's getting real, and you got to have something. That's why Piano Man is still in school. I'm going back, finishing up on a degree, and then once I get that, I'm going right back in. No, I'm not going to rest. Somebody told me I'm too old. Where the hell you get that from? Excuse me. Where the hell you get that from? My brain still operate. Why don't you go back to school? Use your brain for more than a hat rack. I'm just saying. So shout out to Noah, man. Keep doing the doggone thing, player. Keep doing it. And bring some more folks with you, man. Let them know it's okay. You know what? I used to teach a boys group at school. And I told him it's okay to be smart and have swag at the same time. It's okay to be suave and it's okay to be suave and suede, smooth and all that kind of stuff. And be smart at the same time. You really think a female want a dumb man? Let me tell you something, fellas. Quote me here. Put this in a short if you want to. A female don't want a jellyback man and a jelly brain man. And God forbid, I'm getting tongue tied. God forbid if you jelly back and jelly brain at the same time. Don't no female want that. They want a solid man. They want a solid man. Okay, ladies, y'all can say amen right there if you want to. But I know the fellas hear me right there, because I don't think I got any jellyback men up in the chat. And I know I ain't got no jelly brain men. So, ladies, feel free to say amen. Don't know. Y'all don't want that. That ain't what you want. That ain't what you want. That's not what you want. You know good and well you don't want no jellyback man. Because if he jellyback 9 times out of 10, he jelly brain too, whether it's strawberry, grape, apple, cran apple, it don't make no difference what the flavor is. He jelly. He just sweet. That's it. Don't nobody want no jellyback man. Ain't nothing to you. You ain't worth shoot. You wouldn't be going on no bread of mine. No. That ain't what y'all want. Y'all want a man that's solid. Jellyback or big back, they don't want all that there. Some of them would rather have you know what? Some of them would rather have them big back than jellyback the white. But if you big back, that just simply means you eat too much. But if you eat too much, but you're solid in what you about, then she'll take that. You know, don't want no scrubs. That's right. Don't no woman want no scrub, man. And then it's amazing to me that these jellyback men and these jelly brain men and these scrub men got the nerve to have to try to talk about a solid man. Sit your end down somewhere and go get a job. Go somewhere and learn some sense. Trying to get out here and get out on somebody. I'm just saying now. See, got me started, Ebony. Got me started. Because, see, I believe in education. I believe in men being men and being men to your families. That's what I believe in. So until you can do that, don't try to come at me. Don't try to do that. And the same thing with ladies. Be a lady in your house. Be a mother to your children. Be the good wife to your husband or your significant other, however that goes. Yeah. I'm with Dr. Crystal. I got to put down the dog. Y'all better catch that real quick. All day. I mean, that's a shame. You supposed to be in school. You supposed to be in school somewhere learning. And you sitting at the house. You supposed to be at work somewhere. And you playing video games all day. Give me a Noah Carter and guys like him any day that's trying to go somewhere and be somebody and get up out their situation and make a situation better than what it is. I'm just saying now. I'm just saying. So shout out to you, Noah. Ebony, I know you didn't ask for all that, but see, my heart is full because seeing guys do that, man, that brings me joy. That brings me joy. Brings me joy. Yes, sir. That brings Piano Man joy to see a young brother like that being on the president's list. Man, yeah, that brings me joy. But then it also brings me joy for the cats that may not have made it to college, but yet you grinded. Yet you still trying to do what's right by your families and stuff like that. That brings me joy too. That even as an OG, I'm still grinding. Say what you want, will or may about me, man. It don't matter. What's up, Double L? Yeah, babysitting the darn TV remote. You feeding the TV remote. That's what you doing. You feeding the TV remote and everything. I'm just saying. Wait a minute, what the governor say? Yeah. That's right. And you know what? You know what, Governor? My kids are all grown. But I tell my boys, I love you, son. And they tell me they love me too. There ain't nothing wrong with that. So I got you, Governor. That's right. So call me whatever you want to call me. It don't make me no never mind. But when I read about that people that I'm associated with and that their families are prospering and things like that in whatever field, whatever capacity, that makes me feel good. That makes me feel good because it makes me feel bad when I read about the young man who lost his life just 2 weeks away from starting school and lose his life over some foolishness. What's up, B Sharp? The man, there he is, B Sharp, making it happen for his family, making it happen for the community. B Sharp, everybody. The man himself. What's up, Brinsky? Man, hey man, Noah Carter. I'm pretty sure wherever you are, you probably heard Noah Carter has made the president's list there at the University of Alabama and everything. And man, we just congratulating him, just highlighting him, just letting his mom know how proud we are of him and everything. And not just him, but all of his teammates and guys everywhere, and guys and gals everywhere that's in they are student athletes. Remember, they are students first, they're athletes second, and they making that doggone thing happen. So you Ebony, tell Noah, big ups to him, and he's also welcome to come over here whenever he gets ready. We got to lift each other. Thank you, Steve. We got to lift each other up, man. And that's what I'm about. I ain't about putting down nobody. I'm trying to lift you up because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to put it to you like this. I'm going to put it to you like this, LaToya. I'm going to say it on this wise. If I can't help you, I darn sure ain't going to hurt you. And I ain't finna get on my channel and bash you either. I ain't got time for that. got a better things to do than that. So anyway, but before we go, as I said, the summer series is coming to an end. We've got 2 more days of the summer series, 2 more days, and then Piano Man has to do something else and everything. I've enjoyed the summer. I really have, and meeting new people, just meeting new people, having fun, putting shows together. Someone asked me the other day, what have you spent the majority of your summer doing? I said podcasting. That's and I've enjoyed it, and I'm looking forward to grow. Now, speaking of looking forward to grow, on YouTube, I'm at 268 subscribers. I appreciate all 268 of you, but now that makes me what, 32? Yeah, 32 from 300. 32. Yeah, I think that's what it is. 32, 22, 32, something like that. I want some more subscribers. I really do. I want some more subscribers. A double L, no. Right on 24. No. That's Noah Carter 24/7. That's what that is. That's Noah Carter. That's hashtag Noah 24/7. He's Mr. Carter all day. Okay. That's what he is 24/7. I don't know if he's pledged anything or not. Now, that's none of my business and everything, but that ought to be his line name 24/7. Noah 247. Boy, he that's what's happening there. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. But I need just 32 subs to get me at 300. We need to push Coach Carl. He's at over 100. We need to get him up to 200. Listen. We're not after your money or anything like that. I know I'm not. Told you. I told you what I'm about. But I just want your subscription. I want your support. So in the words of B Sharp, at Sharpshooter Sport Talk, he says this all the time. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. It costs $0.00 to subscribe. So for those of you that have subscribed, please tell somebody else about it. And that's how it goes. But now, don't just tell them about the long run with Piano Man. But I want you to also tell them about, wait a minute, because y'all know what? I had such a crazy weekend that I didn't do half of what I said I was going to do. Again, I'm having to clean my glasses. I kind of got to, Hey, B Sharp, let me tell you something, man. They up here speculating. On the early part of the chat, they were all speculating. How come I was late? I just told them I had a rough weekend, man. Had a rough weekend, man. Had a good one, but it kind of got crazy yesterday. But Alabama football, Tight Sports, LaQuisha Gordon. These are people that I promote. These are people that I follow, different channels and everything. Bam Damn Sports, Way Offsides, man, Kyle Henderson, 100.9, the Tide. Matter of fact, when I get ready to get off of here, I'm going to turn on 100.9 and I will be listening. Double L really does. I'm not gonna fool with y'all today, man. I promise you. I'm gonna ignore the chat for just a minute. The Tide 100.9, especially my man Ryan Fowler, Hall of Fame Jason, Stephen M. Smith, Spody Shorty, Jake Merrill, Jant 716, my man Jonathan Lewis, Tez on his SC season. Even though he's Auburn, Hall of Fame Jason is Oklahoma. Those still my guys. KB, Kangaroo Black, B Sharp. Man, can't say enough about my little brother, man. He just turned 34. See, I got it right today, B Sharp. He just turned 34. Ty Hayes, Coach Al, Coach Carl were on the Block Sports. We thank Coach Carl for coming in. Man, that was cool. He came in, had his say, dropped the mic, and went in a conference. Now, that's power right there, man. Coach Carl, Coach Al, Coach Carl, Coach Sean, just my humble opinion. Man, truth is in the details. See, I pay attention. All right. Coach Sean, Marvin Constant, Justin Riley, Clint Lamb, all those cats at Bama Standard, way outside with Cotton and them. Y'all need to check these guys out. Check these guys out. Okay? Let's see. I'm not paying attention to you, LaToya, because that will never happen. Nope. And that'll be a dope. That's not going to happen, Captain. Wherever they are, I will be. That's right. Me too. That's right. I told you I'm like Fred Sanford. I'm going to keep it. No, I still got it. I'm going to keep it till they come and take it away. That's right. 6 more Saturdays, 40 days, and we roll. I'm just saying now. So it is what it is. And so I did not get done half of what I was going to do. But yesterday after church, since you must know, because somebody said creek water, you're almost right there, Double L. You're almost right. What's up, Panama Jack? My main man from Florida State there. What's up with you? 40 more days, Panama, and you're going to find out what the business is. And then you're going to come back and tell us about it. And we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. We're going to be right there. Okay? DSGB84. I forgot to put you down there, bro. Hang out with me and Pops watching and reacting to Georgia game from last season, 10 a.m. West Coast time. Got you. I'll be right there. Y'all know I'm going to be there. Man, Pop's something serious. I got to get Pops on my channel because we're going to talk about it from an old school perspective. But here he tell you in a heartbeat, Alabama scares him every time we play him. He know what's up. He know what's up. He knows what's up. Now, wait a minute. You know what? I ain't even going to address that. But anyway, glad to see you, DSG, down South Georgia boy, 84. I'm going to be there with you on Saturday, my man. I think I will. But I got you. Either way go, I'll make time. Even if I can't stay the whole time, big dog, I'm going to be there to support you because you're there with me, man. And I got to do that. And listen, when you, whomever you may be, when you start your channel and you supporting Piano Man, I'm going to support you. But I'm about to tell you something else. But even if you don't support Piano Man, this is something that the Lord has been convicting me about. I gotta be better than a hypocrite. Okay. You know, hypocrites, let me tell you what hypocrites do. Hypocrites will support those that'll support them. But true people, true solid people, and people who really love God will support people who you know don't like you too much. Okay. So I'll support, but by that same reason, but by that same token now, don't think I'm a fool. Okay. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't get that twisted. See, I might not go hard, but I might put you out there a little bit, but then again, but I can pray about that. I got that option. But but I'm not gonna talk bad about your show. I ain't finna go on Twitter and talk about how bad your show is, things like that. Because see, when you do that, when you start doing that, see what you're trying to do is, I don't care what you're trying to do, but the problem is that I'm not gonna talk bad about you. So don't try to goat me up, bait me up to try to get you to talk bad about. By talking bad about me, I'm not going to talk bad about you, okay? That goes for everybody, all right? So I'm going to support and everything, but down south, Georgia boy, Saturday, I got you, player. I got you. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. But now, about this upcoming giveaway, I'm glad that the White has all of the information that will be doing the giveaway. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do the giveaway Wednesday. We're going to do the giveaway Wednesday. That will be the last day of the summer series, okay? Wednesday morning, we're going to give the giveaway. Now, here's going to be the rule. This is how it's going to be. We're going to do this. I'm going to get with the White. We'll figure this out. But here's one thing we're going to do. If you have won from either B Sharp, if you won from B Sharp, Coach Carl, somebody like that, and you're still in my chat, you're not quite eligible for it now. Okay, So we got to make room for those who have not won. Okay, let's be fair about it. Let's be fair. All right. So if you haven't won, if you've won from Coach Coach Carl or Sharpshooter, you cannot win on this one either because we're all in there together. We're just doing it. I'm just doing it at a different time because I was out during the time of the giveaway. So you can't win, and the 401k crew can't win. Okay. No, Sharpshooter, you can't Sharpshooter. But I got to get you something, brother. I got to get you something for your birthday, big dog. I got to get you something, and bro man gonna get you. Bro man gonna get you. Okay. So I got to get you something, be sharp. And so I got to make sure, even if I know what to do, even if I got to hit you on your Cash App, brother, it's gonna be something because I want you to know you my big dog, man, and big brother love you, man. So I got to do something for you. But no, you can't win in this. You can't win in this giveaway. No, you, Coach Carl, Coach Al, Coach anybody. I'm glad you got it too, Dwight. Dwight, I've got to get the whole system, bro. But I got some things coming up, so it's gonna be a minute before I get a system and everything. And I know I can play it on my computer and everything, but I don't like to. I want to play it, and I got this big 75-inch TV, this big 75-inch TV in here, and I mean, I want to watch it on the big screen. I want to watch it on the big TV. You know, that's right. So, yeah, you out too, Ephraim. You out. Sorry, you out. But we're gonna have a second contest. That's right. We're gonna have a second contest, Ephraim, that you can participate in. You know, and I'm not fooling with you, Governor. I will. It's bad when you can't get an invite to the cookout. But anyway, yeah, what the what? But there is a second contest that is forthcoming. Be on the lookout, be on the listen out, and I'll be sharp. I'll get with you about that one, bro. And we gonna make it happen again, dog. We're gonna make it happen again. And that's going to be more along the so yeah, Michelle is out, Ephraim's out. Okay. Anybody that won previously is out. Okay. But Michelle, but Ephraim, for the second contest that I'm having, all of you all are in, except for the 401k crew. They're not in that one either. I'm taking care of them. But I have a second contest coming up around September. Around the September part. I put it all together. When I get off of here, I'm going to look at my calendar. I'll know when to put it on there. But I'm going to be giving away. I'm going to tell you what it is. I'm going to be giving away Madden. I'm going to do a Madden. Okay? I'm going to do a Madden. I will do Madden. And then, matter of fact, I'm going to do 3 giveaways this year. Be sharp. I'm going to do 3. And like I said before, it's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the size of the fight that's in the dog. No, I don't have all of these astronomical numbers of people, but guess what? God has blessed me, and some of this stuff I can do myself. Okay, so I'm not waiting on a super chat. I am the super chat. Okay, so I'm doing that. I just want y'all to know, because with sacrifice comes blessings. See, so I want y'all to know that my whole setup, y'all, and I'm not saying this in bragging, I'm just saying it from a standpoint of gratefulness. God has blessed me to fund all of this myself. I've done this. Okay, no, I'm not blocking you for Madden. Everybody gets the chance to get in Madden, Ephraim. Okay, so we're gonna get it. We're gonna get you there. All right. So everybody has the chance to get in Madden. But the point that I'm making is, I just want to show everybody how much I appreciate you, and so that's from me to you. My appreciation, no strings attached, no nothing. And so if I ask you for your cash app, just give it to me. Boom, pow, and there it is. I don't listen. Like I told somebody yesterday, I'm not giving to be seen. I just want to be seen giving. Okay, that's it. I want to be seen giving back to people, to everybody. All right. So shout out to all of those content creators and sportcasters, podcasters, sportscasters, newscasters, weather report, meteorologists. Shout out to everybody. But Wednesday, Dwight, we will be doing the college football giveaway, and we know that Michelle and Ephraim cannot enter. We know that B Sharp, he better not enter, and that even include aliases. B Sharp, don't come in with no alias. Don't come in with no alias. B Sharp, don't you do it. The Lord ain't gonna. He don't like that. Come in here faking. Don't be coming in with no fake name. You know. Thank you, and Jay, a good looking governor. Thank you. This is just a hobby. This is not my job. It's a hobby. It's a hobby. And so, but if God sees fit and it goes higher, then fine. If he doesn't, I'm still good. I'm still good. It's all right. So that's why all of the whatever folks got going against all these other podcasts, you can stop. Get me out of that mix. I'm not after anything. I'm just here to talk about Alabama football. That's all, and everything. So, Ephraim, I'm glad you brought that up, man. Before I go, got to get ready to get out of here because I got some farm work I got to go do. Hopefully, I can win the 2 game tickets from Kyle Henderson. Listen, what home games are folks talking about going to this year? Because maybe if you go to, if we had enough people that we were talking about going to a home game, they're going to a home game now. I ain't talking about no tailgates, this, that, and the third. If we all got together and said we want to meet at a home game and we could get a block of tickets, whatever, which game would it be? Where is Susan when you need her? Where is Susan when you need her? Where, most already sold out. So get on some of these giveaways and things like that and everything. Kyle Henderson's a good dude. Okay, let's get on that. Let's get on that. All right. And you're right. You're right. B Sharp. Jealousy is real, but you know what? Piano Man ain't jealous of nobody. I don't have no reason to be. I'm me. And let me tell you something. Before you get to talking about a person, just remember, God didn't make us, none of us alike. And he didn't create us all with the same type of mindset. So what we see, how we do things, that's how we y'all. So ain't no sense in, they don't stub up. Okay. So listen, no sense in trashing somebody else. If God has blessed you to do a thing your way, stay in your lane and do it. When God blesses somebody else to do a certain thing their way, that's their personality. Appreciate. Susan, if you texting and driving, stop texting and get the driving system. Good morning, Bama in 2025. Good morning and roll tide. Susan, we'll talk later. Some just JB don't know what he done done. That's why I'm laughing. Anyway, I ain't paying no attention to governor this morning. Yeah, stop texting and drive. Get a Beano. Tell Kim folks to stop. But listen, Wednesday morning, y'all, will be the college football giveaway. The only thing I will need from you is once you win, I'll just need your address. What system do you have? And then I'll know what to do from there. I'm putting this as not just a disclaimer, but as also a fact. You will get your gift. You will get your gift. I'm going to say it again. You will get your gift. Okay? Can y'all live with that? Can you live with that? All right. You're going to get your gift. Okay? Piano Man is a man of his word. I can't with these guys, man. I feel like Kenny Smith on NBA on TNT. I can't with these guys. Yeah. Oh yeah. I might talk about that this evening for a few minutes, but I'm getting ready to get off of here. I've got some farm work I have to go do. I have to go cut some okra. I have to go cut up some okra. So, but thank you, Stephen. 40 days, y'all. We rolling. 40 days and we roll, y'all. Can the church say 40 days? 40 days. We're going to put that B2FSUA. That's what we're going to do. B2A. We're going to be B2A again. Congratulations to Noah Carter for his great accomplishments. And also, Ebony, you forgot, but I'll put this on in there. He also made this little list of people he's one of these names that's not being discussed. Bama's deep, y'all. Bama's deep. See, don't get the governor started. He on the porch drinking coffee, and that brain is spinning. That's what's happening. But roll tide, Susan. Good to see you. But 40 days, y'all. 40 days. Can you know what? I'm gonna put this in the chat. Come on, it's time to light the chat up one more time before the morning is out. That's right. 40 days. And we roll. 40 days. Man, it is winding down. And do y'all know next week, Bama starts summer camp. Bama. 40 days until Judgment Day fall. Judgment Day start. The governor said this, y'all. This is an order from the governor. The governor put the order out. The edict has come from the governor. 40 days until Judgment Day for all. 40 days. The governor has spoken that, hey, Stephen, here's another quote. Judgment Day in 40 days. Now, you can't get no more plain than that. Thank you, governor. You can't get, yeah. I like the way that sound too, governor. My porch. Yeah, my porch. I'm at my house. Y'all know what? I'm just a Fred Sanford fanatic. In an episode, him and Esther and all the fellas was going at it, and she said, Fred Sanford, you just left the house of the Lord. And Fred looked at her and said, and now I'm in my house. That's how you settle that. And now I'm in my house. That's it. I'm going to respect the Lord's house. But when I'm at my house. Yeah, that's it. My house. I'm at my house. 40 days. I hear you, Larry Lord. I like that. Me too, Stephen. Judgment. Florida State. Judgment is coming to your crib. Judgment coming. Knock, knock, knock. Who is it? Judgment. Open this door up. And if you don't, we're going to kick it in anyway. We coming. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We coming. But listen, y'all, that's the show for today. I will see you back here this evening at 5:00 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 Eastern. Everybody west of Texas, you know what time it is for you out there. Once again, I got to give a shout out to all of the content creators and podcasters. Like I said, Alabama Football, Tight Sports, LaQuasia Gordon, Bam Dam Sports, Way Outside with Cotton and them. We just gonna make it happen with them. Matter of fact, all I've got to do is get with them to bring them on the show. They just told me anytime, and so I've got to get with them. Those dudes are busy. Those guys are busy. And again, way outside, Kyle Henderson, hey man, keep doing what you do. I heard something that I did not like. I hope, Kyle, that bruh, you stay. I hope and pray, bruh, that you stay. Okay, this is one guy that's pulling for you. I'm pulling for you, big dog. I'm pulling for you. Yeah, but we coming back this evening, and be sharp if you can. Well, we just gonna make it happen. Be sharp. You coming on this evening? We just gonna make it happen. We're gonna talk about whatever no Sam Hill we want to talk about. But again, shout out to my man Ryan Fowler, tied 100.9. That whole cast of shows on 100.9, starting with Martin Houston, ending with Stingray. But let me tell y'all something else. But there's another character that comes on after Stingray. This guy's name is Chuck Oliver. Chuck Oliver. Brilliant. And Chuck Oliver, listen to his content. He is awesome. Okay. But anyway, by all them guys at the Tide 100.9, again, Hall of Fame, Jason, man, shout out to you. Hadn't talked to you in a while, but shout out to you, Stephen M. Smith, Spody Shorty, Jake Merrill, Jan 716, Jonathan Lewis, the recruiting guru himself. Tez is SEC season. Even though you Auburn, the Lord still forgives sin. All that kind of stuff. Come join us on Bam Dam Sports tonight, 7 p.m. Central. That's right after Piano Man goes off with the long run this evening. We hop right over there at Bam Dam Sports. Let's go support them, okay? Let's go support them. Let's flood that lane with support. KB, we already know the legend himself, Kangaroo Black. And don't forget, every Friday night, I'll be back this Friday, the Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I'll be back this Friday with the one and only Kangaroo Black. And y'all know what we gonna do. We gonna be keeping it a buck, whether you like it or not. We gonna keep it a buck. Be sharp. Sharpshooters. He gonna be on with us this evening, and man, we just gonna roll with it, man. And Ty Hayes, Coach Al, Coach Carl, On the Block Sports, Coach Sean, just my humble opinion, Marvin Constant, Justin Riley, Clint Lamb, all those guys at the Bama Standard. Man, we love you. We thank y'all for being such great examples to newcomers like Piano Man. I ain't never claimed to have it all together. Still don't. Just learning. Glad to learn, and we'll continue to learn, and ain't nothing you can do about it. And to all those other podcasters that I may not know nothing about, I salute you. And to those podcasters, and I'll holler at you later. Now, with that being said, shout out to all content creators and podcasters everywhere. Listen, our work is being appreciated. Voices heard, faces remembered. Remember that. Keep grinding. No need to be jealous of another podcaster or another content creator. The kitchen is still big enough for everybody to cook in. And at the end of the day, everybody eats. I'm going to say that again. The kitchen is big enough for everybody to cook in, and everyone eats. So in the words of my pastor, Bishop Kenneth Preston, stay focused, drive, and go forward. Now listen, I may not see you in the long, I may not see you personally today or tomorrow, but you know what? I'm going to see you in the long run. So until the next time, God bless. Y'all know what I'm about to say. God bless. I'm no expert. I just know what I'm talking about. Okay? I'm no expert. I just know what I'm talking about. So forget them trees. Forget them hedges. And everybody else who's an opponent of Alabama. FSU, in 40 days, you're first. You're first. B2A, you're first. Buster, that job still awaits you. A job with benefits. Go for your benefits, Buster. 3-stroke Charlie. The doctor will still see you now. Quit sitting there. Go see the doctor. And Billy, you still too short to play basketball. All right. Until this evening at 5 p.m. for the long run. God bless. Roll Tide. Have a great day. I'm getting ready to go listen to Tide 100.9 and cut okra. Is that okay? I'm a farmer. I keep trying to tell y'all that I'm a country boy and proud of it. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you back here at 5 p.m. for the long run. Probably me, B Sharp, and God knows who else might be up in here. But let me say this. But if I don't call for you, if I don't send for you, don't show up. All right? And you know what I mean when I say that, player. All right. And I'm talking to females too now. Quit inserting yourself somewhere I ain't invite you to. All right. So anyway, it's honeybee season. Ain't nothing y'all can do about that there. All right, everybody, I gotta go. Okra's calling. I gotta go get this in. Roll Tide, and I will see y'all this evening. Later.
No.